Another day, another time. We are on the grind. Welcome back, duelers and adventurers. Um, it's early, very early. I meant to be live earlier, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm just into a new schedule, trying to get right. Stop letting you guys down and stuff. Definitely stream more often, put some more videos and all that good thing. So yeah. Essentially, uh, I'm meant to be late, but we're still kind of early, so should be a good like hour and a half of content. We're just gonna start doing some battles here. We got the low HP Blood Mage build from the stream over the weekend. I have a bunch of highlights I still gotta cover, dude. It's so tough, man. But it's all good. At the end of the day, as long as we have content, it's better than nothing. So let's see. Um, you hello, hello. I gotta start checking my DMs right when I go live because, like, yikes, I don't know what's even going on here, brother. Okay, yeah, we're just not gonna we're gonna worry about that later, anyways. Hopefully, everyone's having a good morning. Let's see. What's up, Isaiah? Bro, I feel like you're always up, Isaiah. Go to sleep, man. Get some rest, brother. I beg. I beg. What's up, Junior? What's going on, brother? What's up, Anu? How you doing? How you doing? Big ups. What's say? I know you said you missed the last stream, so I knew he was gonna be in here. Need to be up in 4 hours? Oh, brother, you definitely need to go to sleep. What the heck? Why are you awake right now? that's the main question. Yeesh. That's tough. I mean, we all go through those days though, I feel like you gotta just kind of roll with the punches sometimes. Sometimes you just can't sleep. But it's one of those things where I always feel helps me in those moments is like I always kind of look forward to like whenever I do pass out, like that sleep's gonna be amazing. You know what I mean? So I definitely had some long days of my experience, but yeah, no, it's like when you do get that sleep, bro, it feels amazing. We're gonna stream to the Discord here. We're gonna do a stream. We're gonna be in the stream only side of things, just because I don't have my headset on. So that's live stream ping here. Oh shit. There we go. Oh yeah, so we're gonna be playing for a little bit. Probably could get like hour and a half type of thing. Do got work today, so yeah, pretty much. The goal is to start streaming in the morning more, and then providing videos later in the night if I have them. So almost like a dual upload thing. But yeah, we're just gonna full throttle on the AE stuff, just because. Yeah, I just have so many games I want to play, and I just don't want to like delude any of my audience trying to like force you guys to watch stuff you don't want to play. You know what I mean? So it's like I was trying out zombies and stuff like that over the weekend, and a lot of you guys do like talking about it. I feel like, but like watching it is a different thing, So I do want to start making more videos around those things, but I think that's like I think zombies videos are better than zombies live streams, just because like the live streams get kind of boring. Like you kind of come in, see what maps they're playing, see what's going on. Oh, they got a good strategy and then leave, right? So we're gonna do more stuff like that in the long run. But anyways, it's all good. Regardless, I want to focus on more of that stuff later. Again, want to do more just videos. We got the house. I'm gonna start doing more house stuff. Like I really want to start taking advantage of more stuff in Epic Duel. You know what I mean? So like I would love to start doing more like house contests, fashion contests, stuff like that. Where they're like little prizes, like $10 or whatever, right? So we're gonna have a lot of that, man. Like I said, I think we're gonna be going full throttle on the Epic Duel mode. Just because, like I said, there's a lot brewing, and like there's just we're just gonna be going full throttle on the Epic Duel AQW stuff, man. So yeah, what's good, King? It's 10:55 p.m. for me. I got work at 3 p.m. and I'm gonna be grinding. Oh yeah, Dill already knows what's up, bro. Oh yeah, I don't even said, but he said I'm Goldie right now. I'm hecka weak. Sheesh, yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah, you guys are, bro. We're all grinders. That's what I love about my chat, man. That's what I love about the people that be coming in. We're all grinders, man. That's what I love about the Epic Duel community. You know what I'm saying? We're those other people. You're in uni. You've been in uni for like 15 years, like Mir. You know what I'm saying? Or you've been working for 15 years, like me. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the two, bro. Australia is so fat, so many time zones. Yeah, it's kind of crazy they have that many time zones. Yeah, 10 years is insane. That's why I was like, bro, I can never. I'm always happy that I took the working class like side of things because I don't know if I could be in school for 10 years, bro. I don't know if I could just be around the same people that long. You know what I mean? Because usually I feel like when you come in a program together and if you actually like stick with that program, you usually see the same people for a long time. So, ooh, oh, I got the animation on smooth. Trying to get these thumbnails. These thumbnails have been fire recently. How you guys been liking the thumbnails? Yo, Fabricio, what's good? How's it going? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Zay's been looking fire, son. He's scaring me though. I'm not gonna lie. You've seen some dark things, brother. I feel like my boy Fabricio. Last thumbnail was sick. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. Fabricio with 90% win rate today? I have no clue. It could be. Just got off. I'm Hacker Week. I ain't gonna cook though. The one and only. I tried. I'm trying. You're scaring me. I already used that this battle. Dang. Wait, is that GG? Oh yeah, it's GG. Man. GG. I gotta pay attention to that a little more. Yeah, Fabricio's been going crazy. Aren't you in? You're in RL, right? Aren't you in Royal Legacy right now? I know you guys. You guys have been going crazy. Um, it's crazy as I still healed the damage from that, and it still did a shit ton of. I heard the smoke stream from that. It still did a shit ton of. Oh no, it still did that. That's why. I think I need to heal that. Try that this time. That's a mad animation. You're talking about his armor? Ooh, okay. Big block. I think I'm gonna do this. Is that health booster? Which one? Oh, the skill you just used? Oh no, it's Forbidden Pact. It's like Savage Sack's Heart, but for the armor core. It was a old tournament core a long time ago. Need that extra energy. Okay, I don't think this kills, but it would be cool if it did. Let's go. Okay. Do this. Big damage, big damage. He's gonna do that. I don't have enough for that yet. I think we're gonna do it. Bro, I think this is why low health blood mage is actually kind of good, dude. If you cycle shields, man, like the shields are they're really hard to beat without torment or like an Azrael's Borg. For real. I kind of want to put this on, but I kind of want to just do this because yeah, as I was gonna say, I want to get the cycle. What's up, Vamp? What's going on, big dog? I'd love to see you playing Cyber Focus, Alonzo. I'll try it out. I don't mind. I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start picking a class for the week and then just kind of using that class. I'm just doing different things with that so I can kind of stay on base, but still be able to change some stuff sometimes. But yeah, hopefully that works out. Yeah, I like that. I like it's big Nath. Yeah, facts. Dash still killed me. Oh sheesh. 20% defense ignore. Gotta love it. Maybe I shouldn't have put the second thing on, especially if he was gonna do that then, huh? I should do that. No, it's early morning, so it's a little low pop servers right now. So I don't wanna hear no game's dead right now. You're fighting against the same person. Oh my god. Yeah, we're in low pop right now. It's early morning. People are grinding, doing the influence, man. Ooh, big damage. Yeah, Cyber Focus is fire right now. I don't know. Like I said, I think I just been trying to find stuff that people aren't using. I feel like because that's when I have fun. So it's like I don't know. I haven't seen much of the low health stuff. So, but maybe I'll do Cyber next week though. I know a lot of people have been wanting me to see that. I want to see that. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do this instead. Actually, I don't think he has bought back yet. I think it's one more turn, right? All right, that's gonna hurt, but I don't think I die by it if I do this. Yeah, there's no way I die 653 from this bot, right? Like he's gonna have to heal. I don't think Zay's gonna go for that. I don't think he's gonna go. I'm kind of scared. Yo, I don't know why that's been happening to me recently too. I feel like my messages and stuff have been being weird. Dang, I almost killed you. I didn't expect that to almost kill you. Sheesh. All right, we're gonna do this. That's fine because we're gonna do this. And we do this. I think I should be good. The fact that still did 89 is crazy. Hello. Zender. just a little bit. Just a little bit. I can't even type. Whatever. It's just funny how Zay just like he said nerd. That's pretty funny. Ooh, Big Nate. Ooh, looking fire, man. I'm liking the colors. He has no CC stuff on, by the way. Those are all just real colors. You know what I'm saying? Vampire be out here doing the thing. I like this colorway a lot, honestly. I think we do this. Okay. Did I go first, or did you go first? That is the question here. I got faith. Oh, okay, regardless. I was like, I don't think you're gonna be able to kill me with your bot, regardless. I don't know. You might be able to though. This hairstyle is really cool too with the little handkerchief. That was actually really smart. Dang, this sucks because I feel like he's yeah. Like he's gonna be able to get his energy, man. Oh, okay. Oh. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. Everyone just calm down here. Does grenade kill me at base like that? I got defense, right? 746. I got defense, right? I got oh, I'm so dead to that. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm so dead to that. Oh, what? I mean, it probably would have been better if you went for it and I didn't die, then I think I would have had a better chance there. But no, I definitely did. I think you want the rage grenade. What if the rage grenade doesn't kill me? Is my bot up next turn or was it one more turn? I think it was one more turn. Huh? I think I'm cooked regardless. If you grenade here and I don't die, oh, you forced? Are you forcing into robot? That was the most Sagar shit I've ever seen in my life, Vampire. I just want you to know that. That was the most Sagar shit I've ever seen in my life. I just want you to know that. Okay. Okay. I'm putting on. Actually, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do a corrosive shot instead. GG. Facts. GG's though. GG's. Petition to make other bots as beauty or ban good players from using it. Yeah, no, for real, dude. Like I think they're on that page now though. Again, like I said, the little spat I had with my bot and me kind of again proving them wrong actively, because again, like everyone and their mom on the balance team was literally like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to nerf that if too many people have it. Yeah, if too many people have it, it's gonna be bad. And that's the whole thing. Like that was the whole point to the whole basis, right? Like just because someone has a bunch of things or just because everyone's using one thing doesn't mean it's necessarily broken. It just could be good. You know what I mean? And that was kind of I think the rule of thumb before. It was like they were just nerfing stuff based on like what people used opposed to if it was actually good or not. And that was the thing. It's like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Valk isn't that good. But again, it hasn't changed since before I even got it, right? And again, before I got it, it was, again, everyone in their mind was like, oh yeah, they're going to nerf it. They're going to nerf it. Everyone's going to have it. It's so broken. It does so much damage. This, da, 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 da. And it's like, nah, bro. Like, you know, I was telling people the whole time, like as a person who's had the bot for a year, like it's cool. It's a good bot, but it is not broken like that. So I was like, bro, if they nerf it like that, they literally don't know what they're doing at that point, right? So that's why I think they couldn't, because they understood what I was saying. Like again, it would make no sense for them to nerf Valkyrie bot when literally other bots are way used more at the higher like competitive level, you know. So again, it didn't make any sense for them to nerf Valk just because a lot of people have it, even though that's what they were doing it based off before. That was the whole thing. It was like basically something new would come out, and just because a lot of people are using it, they would be like, oh man, like, you know, it's obviously clearly good because everyone's using it. And it's like, no, that's not how it works, you know. Like everyone uses health reserve doesn't mean it's broken. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's just a good armor core to have, especially a safe staple armor core to have, right? But again, it's like we go tweaking it down and being like, oh yeah, we're gonna nerf armor, we're gonna nerf health reserve. It's like you literally mess with the whole game without even knowing it. And that was the thing. It's like, robots are designed to be like the X factor, in my opinion, ever since they kind of came out. So it's like literally when you come up with a cool bot that has really good play potential, really good abilities, really good, like, we'll say different things that can, again, you can kind of think and do different stuff with, and then they nerf it to the ground. It's like, okay, like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, and again, a good instance is, again, we could use, I wouldn't even say like Beauty Bot, because Beauty Bot was pretty strong when it first came out, but like, I would say a good, I would think a good staple would be something like Phantasm, right? Like, literally, it was so stupid because they nerfed Phantasm Droid because people were like, oh man, it's so busted, it could take all your energy. You lose all your energy super duper fast. It's so busted, so busted, so busted. But then again, Kaiju comes out and steals more energy from the second turn. And again, no one, like, I mean, people complained about it, but again, they didn't really touch it. Like, they touched it once and then decided not really to do anything to it because, again, they were like, okay, it kind of defeats the purpose of the bot if we nerf it anymore. But again, it's like, okay, if they did that, why don't they go back to Phantasm and make Phantasm good again? You know what I'm saying? Like, Phantasm should be left or reverted, you know what I'm saying? Especially if something like Kaiju existed. And that's the whole thing. Kaiju also got nerfed, yeah, but it's still very good. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's 20% ignore defense on the regular basic attack. And then, again, you got all the energy drain it stills in itself compared to, like, something in the same realm like Phantasm where it has literally nothing on the basic attack. It's like, and that's why the game is as it is. You know what I mean? If I literally, again, like, put yourself in, our shoes for a second. You're playing Focus. You're like, okay, I got all the bots in the game or whatever, right? Cool. Okay, I want something that's going to take energy. Okay, you got three options. You got, again, this, which just got nerfed, doesn't have the energy on steel on the initial hit anymore. So it's like, okay, like 20% damage is energy poison for 2 turns. That's kind of garbage. That's like equivalent to, again, the same thing as this, doing, 50% max damage. It does 25% in energy damage at base. So literally this from turn 1 takes more energy than 2 turns of Jack Frost. That's what I'm saying. So it's like when you layer out the different energy take like robots, there's no standard. And that's what makes it so it's like, okay, you're gonna have one bot that's really good and the other ones are just gonna be trash. And that's how it is. Like, again, Kaiju is the only viable, like, we'll say energy stealing bot or whatever right now. And even then it's like, it's not amazing, but again, it's still strong. Like, this is a good staple to have, right? This should be the standard, right? So again, if this takes 150 MP damage on the second turn, why is Phantasm only doing up to 50% max at turn 5? You see what I'm saying? Like, that makes I have to wait double the amount of time to do minus 50% less energy damage. Like, that's literally just like you're disadvantaging yourself for using that. And that's what I'm saying. It's like certain things like that, they get touched from the way past and they get nerfed by someone else. And then someone else comes along and starts doing something else. And then they don't go back and bring everything up. And that's what I'm trying to really make clear right now. I really want them to go back, like, again, before they do any other balance changes. Like, we're in a really good, healthy spot, in my opinion. I think augments aren't that bad. I think there's no skill abilities that are like super duper broken. Like, everything seems pretty rock, paper, scissors to where if you have the right core, you have the right thing, you can beat it, right? So again, you build from that, right? You bring other robots that are fucking trash now, right? And then you bring them to the standard of what is good. Okay, so Kaiju's pretty decent, right? I think Ginger's a pretty good person to be unbiased, right? So we can say Kaiju's not like terribly broken, but it is pretty good, right? Okay, so that should be a standard. Okay, so Phantasm, what do you make it to? Okay, I would say you do 100% energy damage, 3 turns max. You have it do like 130 energy damage max, right? Because then it's okay. It's not as good as Kaiju, where Kaiju gets the the energy back. So that's why it does a little bit more. But again, Phantasm, you have to wait. So by turn 3, by turn 4, you still can take 130% energy damage. And I think that could be pretty good. At least damage to the energy, again. So you take like 250 energy damage at turn 3, right before they can use a beam or something. Hey, Phantasm's pretty decent there. You know what I mean? It's like simple things like that. You really can bring bots really like back into meta, just like a quick touch. But again, it's like they just no one agrees on the same things half the time because, again, like everyone kind of plays a different play style. So it's like one person is going to think something's busted and another person is going to think something's garbage, but there's no medium, there's no like compromise. It's just, oh, well, if you feel that way and I feel that way, let's just not touch it. We'll worry about it later. And it's like, no, you can't do that, bro. Like there's so many people that want things to be tweaked now. I want things to be fixed now. I don't want it to be something where it's like 3 years from now, we're just now touching this thing that could have been fixed in 2.5 seconds. Right. So I don't know. We're gonna see where that goes, but that's I'm being as vocal with just my own opinions, just because I want them to. Hopefully, if they see it, they act on it, say, hey, it's a good idea. Again, I don't even need any credit or whatever, brother. Just do it. Bring back my scroll bot. No facts, bro. Like, see, in Ginger, this is why I love Ginger, because Ginger like knows the game enough to know what it is, right? So again, like back in the day, certain bots like that, bro, Botanical, the scroll bot, like certain things where you could slow down the pace of the game was how you beat, literally like a bunch of these, we'll say super fast paced builds, right? Like you weren't able to put up 3,000 wins a day beforehand 2-3 years ago, right? Or like 4 or 5 years ago, I'd say. Because again, you're going to run into someone like, again, I don't know if y'all remember like Extreme. I don't know if you guys remember like Based. I don't know if you, again, Ginger, like these were people that you would come across them and they would make you pay for literally like running these type of fast paced rigmarole builds or whatever, right? It's like you're literally stepping into the domain expansion of a person who wants to stall you. They want to watch you die. They want you to quit the game because it's taking too long to finish. You know what I mean? And that's how it was. Like you would have high win rate. It would be super slow. Like you'd have like maybe like 30 wins in like 2-3 hours or whatever, right? But the whole point was, again, it existed and it was a way to where, again, if I was playing fast-paced builds, you got to think about stuff like that. You can't just go in and do whatever, So yeah, it's just certain things like that. It just kind of sucks because, like that used to be something where, again, if you're a strength build, the better strength players, like we'll say Two-Faced Illusion, right? They would do a lot better against, people like that, or just in general about things like that, because they're the people that would go above and beyond to figure out ways to beat those people, 5 out of 10 times, right? So that's what really separated the really good, high 70% win rate, strength players from the, kind of 50% strength wins, but they, again, play a lot longer, right? But now it's like you pretty much everything's kind of even. Like there really is no, like again, everything's like rock, paper, scissors, don't get me wrong, but it's just, there's not too many like outplay potentials with other cores just because everything's been nerfed to the ground. So hopefully in time they do change that, because that would be great. But yeah, not facts. Man, know thyself running scroll on the one game I run Gamma Guts. I'm actually no for real. Okay. Has anyone else been feeling like that matchmaking wise too? Like I've been feeling like the matchmaking system has been putting you against like people that are almost not counterintuitive to your build, but like similar. You know what I mean? It's like for whatever reason, I feel like every time I throw on support or something, I'm either going against like Focus with the Sea Kings, or I'm going against someone like straight blaster support too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like not many times I'm running into like, oh, this is an easy like strength win or something. Or, oh, this is an easy like, low health, whatever. Like, I feel like I'm always running into something that's like a counter or like a similar build type of thing. Wait, Jen, you said, core win rate don't matter because if everyone is using the same core, then it's 50%. Exactly. No, exactly. You're right. And that's what I'm saying. Again, like, I don't think it needs to be based off of just like, like this core is getting used the most, or this core is getting, because again, a lot of people just use stuff because they just don't want to test out other things. A lot of people care about their win rate too much. But again, if there's a bunch of cores that are proven to be good, right? Like over time, I think people are going to, navigate towards those things eventually. Oh, does that kill me? Ooh, I don't know if this kills him. Dang, I have the crit too. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, I've been like half paying attention these last like 4 or 5 games. Like I started I started yapping, but it's all good. I don't mind. Having fun. Dill said another cool thing to add. I learned this from Dead Ahead Warfare. Why not add an option where you beat a certain boss, have a build / battle history, so we can see how it's beat and what build was used? That would be sick. I think that might be in the realm of just like something that Night Wraith can't do because it's so or like something that like Spider might have to do type thing. But that would be sick. It would be sick to like have like a leaderboard or like some sort of like in-game, we'll say like table that kind of just shows like what's most used. Almost like Raid Shadow Legends does that too. Like you get like a character or something, you can kind of see items or see like we'll say artifacts. They're called artifacts that a lot of people use, or the most people use like rated. So it would be cool. It would be cool if they did that. Like maybe you should have like a leaderboard with like the fastest time leaderboard. Maybe they could do like an NPC like that could do that, because I think maybe that would probably be the way. Like you would have to have like an NPC that like kept track, and then you click on the NPC and it'd be like, this is like the fastest time kill or whatever, and these are like the build he used, something like that. That would be cool. LB for turns taken to heal bosses would be sick. Or turns taken to beat. Yeah, my bad. Not heal, beat. But yeah, nah, facts. Like, I think that would be sick. That'd be cool. The thing about weekly leaderboards though is that weekly leaderboards are just kind of hard for Night Wraith to maintain. Because again, it's just him. You know, I mean, he only can really do that. And he can't really give access to someone else to do that. So if we did do something like that, maybe we could do it in the Discord to where we set it up through like it just in the like the leaderboard is through the Discord and we could do like our own thing. You know, that would be kind of cool too. But yeah, no, I'm down for whatever. As far as being an in-game thing, I think it'd be cool to have like maybe a competition, like a speed run competition, to see like you have a couple of bosses and see who can kill. Ooh, excuse me, dang bro, the coffee I had this morning. Like who can kill the bosses the fastest type thing. Bro, die. Oh. Man, Zay hanging in there, brother. That would be a good idea. Yeah, I think so. What? That boy Sith. It's me. That's pretty funny. Oh dang, I should have seen King's Song. I think I'm cooked. Yeesh. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. I got excited when I seen Sith. That's crazy. Oh, you also have the UME installed on BO3? Let's go. Yeah, no, facts. Dude, it's so fire. It's so fire. Like, again, it just pretty much makes it so like modern, how modern zombies is, with like all the extra like add-ins and point systems and all that good stuff. It just adds it to Black Ops 3. So it's really cool. But I think the main fun thing about that is that he just used gun, huh? I think the main fun thing about that though is that like a lot of the custom maps they convert to the mod, so you can like literally play a lot of the other thing. Like we were playing the Krusty Krab like SpongeBob one yesterday, which was mad fun. I had to delete the VOD though because I had a hiccup, but yeah, it was still mad fun though. I think we're gonna do this. Yo, what's up, Doom? It's okay. We come for the yapping. Facts. Big facts. She just hit me with that, right? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Ooh, that was a big hit. Wow, that still killed me, bro. That's crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have first turned that then, I guess. I mean, he's gonna hit me with the plasma anyway, so maybe that wasn't the move first turn. Why do I? Huh? Huh? I'm not gonna lie. I always get questionable when I see a new person with like max tombs or something because I'm like who really dropped 25K on like an alt account like that besides me? Like who else does that? Why do I feel like this is Manda? Is this Manda? Manda, is this you? Oh, it's Ninja's real account. Oh, okay. Didn't you just? He think he came back. Yeah, it looks fresh. Am I dead? Am I dead here, chat? I just realized I didn't do. I had a consecrated, didn't do that. Yeah, I'm not. All right, I got a lock in here. This is why low health isn't for me, because you got to use things at the right time, and I don't use things at the right time. Man, isn't this belly on? Nah, it's not belly on. I gotta stop focusing on who it is and just play the game. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I mean, that literally is me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have my alts are pretty crazy. Like, literally every time someone sees one of my alts, everyone's like, "Oh my goodness, this is an alt." Like, you have all these badges and like, bro, I used to make a lot of accounts back in the day, just because, again, like when things got hard, I would just like, all right, fuck it, I don't feel like doing that anymore. I'm gonna go back to playing normal or whatever, because I was free to play players, so I had mad accounts that were just like mad low levels, and like over time, I just kind of play them for different reasons, whether like helping out a friend or just kind of figuring out a build on the side that like maybe I don't want to mess up my ult. I mean, now that my main's win rate's pretty terrible, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, hopefully this kills. Wow, I feel like I'm gonna die to his robot. Okay, no, I feel like I'm not healing either in these like battles. Probably should be doing that more. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely dead. Maybe I should be running salvage. Maybe salvage. Bro, it literally killed me by 4, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the beauty bot spree is just nutty. I'm gonna do. So I could do heart, but I don't want to do that. Honestly, I want a health. Like, I mean, I could do like permafrost or something, or I guess I could try botanical with gamma, huh? I was like, why not? That is like the wave right now, so as well. And then maybe instead of this, because I'm not really using that, I'll just do damage. I'd probably just do salvage for I haven't been using this either, to be honest. No, I'm gonna keep it. Okay. We're gonna do, yeah, 60, 69. There we go. Also, normal robot does more damage than the special. Oh yeah, because it's 105% on that too, huh? Dang. I should have regular. Ginger, why didn't you tell me that earlier? Yeah, you got to heal early, and your armor core definitely isn't helping when you forget to heal early. Yeah, facts. You're right. You're right, Ginger. Ginger, you always right, to be honest. Fast kill. Slow kill. Nah, don't make his head bigger than already. Bro, Ginger's a goat, man. Like, I think if I had an epic duel, like, we'll say epic duel Mount Rushmore. That'd be fun. Why don't we do that real quick? Epic duel Mount Rushmore, right? If we're gonna do an epic duel Mount Rushmore, I think it would have to my top five in forever history. I think I'm throwing like Ginger and Sagar would be like number 1 and 2, and honestly, like Ginger is somebody that just, again, no matter what account he plays on, like he's just really fucking good at the game. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not even trying to like hype him up. Like, man just knows everything in the game, like by default or whatever. So it just, a lot of times he makes the most optimal decision based on just knowledge, you know what I mean? Which at the end of the day, like that is where you want to be. Like that's epic duel in a nutshell. Like the more you know about ability you're going to use, cores that are going on, the more you can predict people's, we'll say, moves or whatever, the better you get at the game, right? So again, I technically I would put Ginger over Sagar just because I think Ginger has more of a variety to him than Sagar does. Sagar usually picks something and just like religiously gets good with that one thing until he, goes to something else. Which again is super respectable, don't get me wrong. Like it's definitely a way to play the game, but like I don't know, man. Like Ginger is someone who I've literally seen play everything. And again, like he just usually wins. Like, you know what I mean? Like for whatever reason, like he just doesn't use it if it's not gonna win. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. Sorch is still kind of new, so it's like for me, if my judging scale, we'll say, like I think the 3 things that would put you on the Mount Rushmore would be like overall how long you played the game, so how many wins you have like accumulatively, like even if you have gotten like banned before or whatever. I would say like wins accumulatively, like how long you've been around, stuff like that. I would say variety would be another thing. And then I would say the third thing would be like consistency, right? So, again, like how long have you been like good and staying good, right? Like, because a lot of people can hop in meta and a lot of people can like be good because, one thing is good. But yeah, like, it just kind of depends on what's kind of going on, right? So it's like, usually the people I see, regardless of nerfs, regardless of the meta, and they're just kind of still around, those are the people that I would, I put up there that I say X, Y, and Z on. But yeah, so it's like, by those standards, right? I would say, again, my first 2 would definitely, I would put Ginger and then I'd put Sagar. Number 3, I think I'd put, honestly, this is going to be a spicy take. Right? And this could be like kind of biased because like it's kind of new. We don't talk about Ginger's IGN. Yeah, Ginger's just Ginger. He's in game. That's all that matters. That's it. And that's all you got to know. Ginger plays the game. He's good, and that's that, right? So yeah. But here's gonna be a spicy take, right? And again, I think it's gonna be funny because a lot of people are gonna be like, you just kind of, never mind. Anyways, like I said, we're not exposing anybody, but like, pretty much, I think third. If I was gonna put a third up there, top like of all time, and again, this is gonna be a spicy pick because again, technically they're still new, but I just have a feeling they're a returning player and they've been around for a long time, and how they like play the game, I just respect a lot, right? So I'm gonna throw on Niveron up there, right? Because Niveron's insane, dude. Like I don't know if you guys have played that guy, but that guy is insane. Like you said waiting for Alonzo to disrespect Nauris. Wait, who's that? Actually, I think I missed that era. What's his name? Did he change his name recently or what? Oh, Darkness Lord. Okay. He hasn't played in so long though. Like, when's the last time Darkness Lord has played? Like, unless he's played on another account or whatever. Yeah, see, yeah, it doesn't play anyway. That's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, okay, we're talking Mount Rushmore, then like, okay, Darkness Lord could be up there as like a arguable runner up for Mount Rushmore, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm talking current day Mount Rushmore. Like, if I was gonna build an epic duel Mount Rushmore right now, and I felt like these were gonna be like the players that stood the test of time, like till the very end, like these were the people that again are gonna be like the best type thing. Yeah. But not like, because I mean, if we're going from the old days, there's probably so many players back in the old days that would like, no offense, probably like smack a lot of, except for Ginger, because the Ginger played back then. You know what I mean? Same thing with Sagar, right? But like, I don't know, like the different players back, like even watching the videos, man, like the videos from players that played back in the day, they were just a different, like how they played the game was just so different. Like they were using like strength and defense, you know what I mean? Like you would see like strength defense builds like it was nothing, and they would play him in super weird ways. Like they'd be like they would have one damage aspect, and then everything else was kind of just like support or like X, Y, and Z. Bro, Absol is nice too. Like Absol, I was gonna get to Absol. I was gonna get to Absol. Like Absol is a smooth 4 for me because that man, same thing. Absol is insane. Like Absol, bro. Like again, respect to that guy because that guy is literally nuts. Facts. When he hops on again, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like playing him because yeah, he just plays the game really well. And again, like the thing about Absol is that like Absol is really good at like controlling the pace, right? So it's like every time you think he's gonna do something, he does like literally the opposite. Like Ginger's almost the same way, but Ginger's in a way to where it's almost like you expect it because it's Ginger. Does that make sense? Like, you know what I mean? Like I expect Ginger to do the most like optimal, like weird play every single time, right? But like someone, again, depending on who it is, like Absol will rather, if you're kind of like, no offense, if you're kind of trash and he doesn't like respect you, he kind of just quick, runs the rotation murder onto the next one, right? But if you're a real build that he kind of is like, okay, I got to be a little careful with this. Like brother's extra safe, right? And those are the people that you could tell are usually like really good at the game, right? It's like the people that know how to stall in the right way. It's not even like a level of I'm just stalling because I can, or I'm so far ahead it doesn't really matter what I'm doing. Like, because that's kind of how I play the game sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I'm so far ahead, I'll think what I'm doing is like optimal, but a lot of times like, oh, you could have killed him if you did this. When it's like, oh, but I was, X, Y, and Z. But that's just me overthinking, right? But I feel like again, in terms of like Ginger, Absol, Nivron, you know what I mean? Like they stall at the perfect right times that are good enough to where again, like literally it's just like a rotation thing where next thing you know, it's like their heal comes back faster because they took that extra turn to stall, right? Or your ability or your debuff isn't on, back as fast as you want it to because again, they played it differently, right? Like it's little things like that really do matter in the long run. And I don't think enough, a lot of times for me, personally to make a difference like that. But that's how you kind of get better, right? That's how you kind of separate the we'll say bad from average to good, So yeah, I would say that's pretty much the 4 right there. Like, yeah, I would say I would put Ginger up there just because of variety. Like I said, I know again that could be a little biased because at the end of the day, like Absol and Sagar, the way they play competitive still, right? So it's like Ginger kind of just does his own thing, plays for fun. But Absol and Sagar, they're playing for the faction, right? So it's like, of course, they're gonna play stuff that's more again viable, more like again like basically good, fast. Like it needs to be a good mix to where they can put up a bunch of wins in a decent amount of time, but also have a good win rate, right? So that's what kind of makes them special and why they're good. But personally, again, a little bit of bias there. I'm just gonna put Ginger up there because I think Ginger has a little bit of better variety. But again, I think that's gonna happen, right? So I don't know if that works. Like what was he planning to hit me with? But yeah, so I do Ginger, I do Ginger, Sagar, I do Nivron, then I do Absol. The only reason why I'd pick Nivron over Absol, by the way, is just because I think I've played against Nivron more, I think, recently than I have played Absol. Just because usually Absol plays at like I think it's time zone. You know what I'm saying? Like Absol usually plays at weird times, but that's kind of the only reason why I'm putting Nivron over Absol, because I think I just play against him more. So yeah. Ginger, you've probably played against Ginger and just didn't know it. So that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things where you don't really know whenever Ginger is playing because Ginger plays on a bunch, like he kind of just plays however he wants to play. Like Ginger's the type of guy to where again he'd be like, oh, they did this to new to play players or whatever, or like at low level, this is really good right now. Like he will go set up like an account, like make an account from scratch just to try that thing out. You know what I mean? Because his main is so far ahead that he probably doesn't want to touch it anymore, but that he just, again, if he wants to try something out, he wants to do something else, he'll probably do it on a different account. So yeah, you probably played Ginger and just didn't even notice it. Like, but yeah, trust me, I guarantee you probably played Ginger and Ginger's probably smacked you. Ginger usually smacks everyone. So yeah. Ginger's an altar? I want to say that. That's tough. That's tough. I want to say all that. Bro, Boom just doesn't like ginger. No, I'm just kidding. Not in a serious way. I don't think he really cares like that. But he's like, bro, enough. He's like, enough with the ginger glaze, bro. It's like, yeah, bro, it's enough of that. Have a good week. All right, but if we're gonna talk about the runner-up, okay, and again, I think this is gonna be kind of crazy. Right? Okay, if we're gonna talk about runner-up for fifth spot, like who I think, like again, in this current day and age, would be number like 5. You know what I'm saying? Like who is really doing their thing? We'll say like top of the line base, you know, like back and forth X, Y, and Z. But dang, that's a hard, because honestly, I think it goes to Vampire. Because like again, like I think Vampire is like the only reason why Vampire is not higher is because I think Vampire doesn't play like Vampire plays a lot of games, you know. So it's like, you really don't see Vampire too much in the mix all the time, but when he does play, he is really good. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where undoubtedly you got to kind of put him up there, or like even give him even if you didn't put him in the top 5, I think you'd have to put him in the top 10, just because again, he's always competing at a very high level. Like he is always one of the people that usually does have some sort of way he can beat people like Sagar or Ginger, like, you know, some basically more times than other people. Right. So a lot of the times, like I feel like Vampire is really good. He's just not around as much just because he's usually busy doing a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, no, again, I probably will put Vampire at the 5th spot just because again, I think Vampire is really good at judging the situation. I think he's really good at taking his time and kind of controlling the tempo of the game. And then on top of that, I think he also does have a really good like variety, right? Like he usually does play a wide variety of builds. He's kind of like me, like he gets bored with things really fast. So yeah, like I feel like he's someone who, again, I would put up there. So like that would be my Mount Rushmore. I would do Ginger, Sagar, Nivron, Absol, and Vampire. I think those are that thing. And again, I think that's a pretty respectable top 5. Like I think that's a very arguably like that is 1000% real, the situation. I can't believe, bro, I just can't win. If I literally lose the one shot on the bot like 10, I switch everything to bot. The bot does damage, and then I literally don't do enough damage with the fucking gun, and then I die. So trash, man. So trash. I think maybe I should just do. But yeah, that would be my epic dual Mount Rushmore. I think that's pretty good, or I think it's arguably pretty good top 5. So just off the top of my head too. So like, again, obviously you could argue different people from the past and stuff like that, but like I said, I would argue it needs to be like current players that are still playing the game. So yeah, put some respect on Paige for proving CH over Blood Mage, made Sagar change. Yeah, no, again, hey, Paige is really good too. Don't get me wrong, but like Paige also, again, I don't think Paige is around enough to like put her up there as like a top 5. You know what I mean? Like she's super busy with school all the time, like super busy with IRL. When she hops in, she is really good at the game. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think she's around enough to be able to say like, oh yeah, she's a Mount Rushmore type of player yet. But I mean, she's getting, like, again, if she played a lot, like in sheesh, how much? Wait, did I not use my bot? I can't tell you how many wins I've dropped literally just not doing that. What the heck, dude? Oh, I just realized I still have that squat, and I've had that squat in my bar the whole time. I meant to do that right when I started the stream. Oh my goodness, bro, y'all be seeing my ADHD in 4K and don't even be saying nothing. That's why I love y'all. Why you bot? Should have used your chomp? Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Why didn't I gamma? I think I gamma last time too. Blungin with the rage? Are you serious, brother? I think I should have healed that. As you can see, I tend to lose more as I yap more. But yeah, that would be my Mount Rushmore though, 100%. Yeah, I think that would be a good top 5. Like it. Paige is nasty though. Hey, Dragon is someone who, again, like if I had to get 2 runner-ups to like new players, that have been like doing their thing since they came back type thing, or like people that I feel like, again, like they're insane or have been insane. I think Dragon and Ruxma deserve a lot of credit because I feel like they have been really, really good. Like they honestly blew away my expectation for like a new, we'll say, returning player, because both of them do really, really good. Like they kind of play their own builds, have their own rotations, like they kind of try out different things. But they still win. You know what I mean? Again, like they kind of remind me of like myself before I like kind of gave up. Not in a bad way, but just like again, like I definitely, like, if you've seen my content a few years ago, even then, I think when I started making content, really, like if you known me before I started making content, like my builds used to be so much more crazier, but they would actually work a lot better. Just because, again, like I wasn't really like thinking about other things. Like it was kind of just, again, like it was more of an ego, and I really wanted to win and all this other things, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's kind of hard to have that type of we'll say like I don't know, like fire, I guess, when it's just like you're trying to be more nice and welcoming and inviting and stuff like that. It just feels a little different. Okay, for sure. I was gonna say, I was like, do I really not die? Well, yeah, okay. But yeah, you should heal Chomp Gamma Brand. My bad. We still got the W. We still got the W. Ooh. Gang in this bitch. I think I should have put support on first. Yeah, especially if you're under level, or if you're like fortitude definitely is like the way to go. That's why I kind of don't run it, just because, again, it's kind of boring. But yeah, no, again, if you're gonna, like, if you want to pick something safe, then yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Mm. Oh, I don't know why I thought this was like a physical thing. I guess we will throw the heal on. Mm. Let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Oh, please have enough to live this. Bro, he has a thing on. Let's go. I I was one turn off. If I had why do I have permafrost, man? Oh my goodness. That's so tough. That's so tough. That is so tough. I don't even know why I put that on in the first place. Oh, I put permafrost. I meant to do frozen rift. Frozen rift. I guess permafrost would have been good there too. Honestly, you wouldn't have been able to hit me. So drop me some knowledge. But right now, running every bot seems good with the fast builds running more armor. And if you don't run Sea Kings, even focus builds have a bit more armor. I don't know if I'm missing something. What do you mean? Oh shit, am I dead? dying to that because I'm just not paying attention. Oh, you're running Twilight Blast. Twilight Blast is good. Like, you talking about Kaiju or? I feel like Kaiju on Cyber is pretty fire. Kaiju in general is actually a really good bot right now. If I was stuck and I really like had issues, I probably would just do Kaiju. Like Kaiju just so fire, dude. Yeah, the energy still, the 20% defense ignore. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, it was just beforehand. A lot of people were doing like the focus stat thing. So a lot of people were running extra defense. But I think people are starting to see that you don't really need to have that much defense in order to like do that much damage. So oh yeah, Blood Mage support is still really good. I really wanna, I think tomorrow I'm gonna try and do that Blood Mage like support there's like a Blood Mage support build with like high HP, almost like that mercenary build we're running over the weekend, where you have like 75, 80 support and like some actual defense. And it's one of those kind of like, again, it's a slower paced build, but it's really good. I like it. So, wow. Okay. Ouch. That hurt my feelings. I still have one turn on that. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, I didn't have one turn on that. What is his? I don't have enough. Oh wow, it's tough. I guess. Yeesh. That hurt a lot. I think I still win this just because of intimidate. That doesn't kill me. Let's go. Let's go. So Ginger, if I get this right, you're saying use energy still the Kaiju then? Kaiju with Bounty Hunter or CH after rebuffing can drain like 500 energy. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, no, for real. Saying like if you use Colonel, then Azrael's Torment. If they shield, then E Kaiju. Then they have like 0 energy. Same Bounty Hunter and Smoke and B Kaiju. Oh yeah, it's kind of fire, huh? Because like if you pop like let's say you're running Cyber, you pop Colonel. If you're running physical Kaiju, then yeah, they pop whatever to cleanse it, right? And then then after that you just use the opposite version, take all their energy. That's so tough. Okay. Is he support or strength? Oh, he's strength. Okay, interesting. Okay. I don't want this bot, honestly. So we're actually going to use salvage. You really try to kill me, brother. To be fair, I probably should have healed earlier, but we have one turn. I might be cooked. I probably should have healed earlier, honestly. Yeah, no, I played that wrong. I probably should have healed way earlier, honestly. Hope I get that guy back. Never works, man. Never works. Ooh, Jordan's running focus. Jordan. Um. Yeah, I feel like everyone usually ends up going back to focus because it is like the least like amount of stuff or whatever. You don't have to heal. The last one is better. Okay. Um. Dang, I did so much damage. What is this ox? Okay, it's energy. Uh. Oh damn, I might be cooked. I have one turn left before that, dude. That's so. Why didn't I permafrost? I literally had the game won. Oh my goodness. I was literally like, I'm gonna be smart and like save my energy. That's literally what I said to myself, and I just killed myself. Oh yikes, dude. That's so crazy. Literally permafrost saves me there. That's so crazy. That's the thing that's annoying about the Cyber Hunter to Blood Mage like matchup or whatever. Because literally it could be completely dead even. The game's there, and they randomly just bam spawn like 250 energy, and they only need like 120 of it to throw a grenade. It's like, fuck. What do you do against that at that point, brother? Oh my. I'm not gonna lie, Dragon. You maybe want to quit. I might quit the game. I might get off after that. Not even gonna front. Not even gonna front. That I lost everything. I'm running low health I'm running low. I have more dexterity, and you still just blocked my best attack in the beginning. Well, GG's, man. that's tough. It's all good. I mean, that's the thing that sucks when you run like things like this though, because again, I'm running low health, so it's like that disadvantage is already gonna be a lot though. Did you turn on? Oh, okay. Oh no, it's fine. It's okay. Yeah, you're fine. I feel like I usually sit at about 30%. That's pretty funny, man. Yeah, my run rate's about 35%. You know, I'm nothing, sort of like an epic dual pro. I'm saying, just a little good at the game. You know, just 35% win rate. You know what I'm saying? Three out of 10. 3 out of 10 battles I win. No, you're all good. It's fine. It's all good. But you know, Anu, I'm taking you out the chat right now. Actually, it's mad funny when streamers act. I don't get why streamers act like that, but it always weird when you guys know who Low Tier God is? Anyone just get a quick, just put a like a yes or no if you know who Low Tier God is in the chat. Yeah, yep, from fighting games. Yep, from the FGC. Yes, yep, that is him. So the reason why I bring Low Tier God up, right, is because like like basically make a long story short, because you know y'all know me, y'all know I like to ramble at times, or I can ramble at times, right? Basically to make a long story short, I watch a lot of like, we'll say meme channels that are based around streamers that like constantly just kind of like, we'll just say are insane. You know what I mean? Like they literally do the same thing over and over and over again. And people again have been watching them for years do the same thing over and over again that they started, you know, making fun of them for it type thing. So a lot of these people have like meme channels that are literally centered around them like just having a bad time, right? He said, I'm sorry, sir. It was my last and only game of the night. Dang, this man said he hopped on just to give me a block, an L, and then hop off. You're not helping your case right now, Dragon. You're not helping your case. No, I'm just kidding. But GM Lee, I actually never heard of GM Lee. I think I still die. Dang, dude. Plungeons. Let's go. Let's go. He saw you on Boba Fish stream. Hello. Oh, you're talking about Venom. Yeah, Venom be popping in here. But yeah, basically to make a long story short, I watch a lot of like meme channels. Like for instance, like I watch this channel called like Red Dale, right? And so like here I'll put up on YouTube real quick just to give you guys a little explanation, because it's just funny because like my girl always be like catching me watching these channels and she'd be like, why do you watch these stuff, right? Like and like this is my feed, right? Like this is Afro Man. Afro Man is the person that made the song like I was going to clean my room, but then I got high, right? Like this man just makes meme videos about police. Like he literally just sings songs about like police experiences of like police brutality against like black people, and he just makes them into songs. Like that's his content nowadays, right? So I just watch a bunch of stuff like this. But like someone like this, right? This is Breaking Banquet, and I've been watching this guy for probably like a good year and a half, right? And it's about this guy who's called Wings of Redemption, you know. Yeah, so he pops up pretty fast because again, he's a pretty well-known guy. And it's crazy because the amount of people, the amount of views he gets, like you wouldn't think he has 460K. You would think he has like 1 million. But again, it's like he's just like low-key a low-cow at this point. And it's the same thing with low tier god, right? So low tier god, right? So low tier god just got his channel back. He's at 18.2K. This man complains all day about how other streamers take his content and like do all these things, right? These are all meme channels. Stell Cognitive God, Chicken Legs, Every Night at Dale's. These are literally just meme channels, Low Tier Fatigue. Like these are meme channels of this guy. You know what I mean? So it's like the reason why I'm bringing this up, by the way, is because again, going back to what we were talking about in chat earlier, right? Like I always try to really put myself in the position of those streamers when I watch these things, because I always try to really think like, okay, do they deserve to be being made fun of like this, right? Like, again, are these people just harassing a man that is really just genuinely wants to stream and be good and do this, whatever? Or again, are they, actually kind of right? Again, are they actually saying things that, again, maybe he should like listen to or improve on or like do things, right? Let's play on Puffin, just catching up with the stream now. Oh yeah, no, you're good, you're good. But yeah, so like it's just funny because like I watch a lot of these people, and a lot of these people have these meme channels, and a lot of these meme channels are basically based around them like literally doing just like crazy shit like that, right? And so I was like, I always watch these channels because I'm always in my head like thinking, okay, this is what I don't want to do if I'm trying to build like an actual fan base, right? So it's just like funny because like, okay, like that, right? Like Low Tier God is known for getting mad at his viewers in video games and then like banning them and like taking extreme measures against them for no reason in chat, right? So like he'll literally, a lot of these like videos or a lot of these, meme channels, they oh yeah, see, oh yeah, yes, bro, yeah, Dale deserves all the hate he gets. This man is a certified weirdo, been exposed for years. He's got a whole kid he doesn't take care of. Yeah, no, facts. Again, I know the whole lore. Like I've been watching for a minute, so it's like I know why. But I was just saying like that's how I started watching these channels, right? Like that's how I kind of got invested in the content. It was like from a morality standpoint. Again, I wanted to kind of see was again, was the hate justified, or were these people kind of doing it to themselves? And just like you said, like bro, Dale does it to himself, bro. And again, it's crazy because like I'll watch a lot of these clips. And no, I'm not watching the original stream because he deletes the stream. So again, you really can't like literally watch the original stream half the time because he deletes them, right? So a lot of times you'll watch these clips of people that just post different things of, again, like, just like, Dragon, right? I ran into him in game. He got a block on me. Again, it's not his control. It's not in his power to get a block, right? But Dale will literally spaz on them. Like he'll be sitting there. And again, it's funny because like, again, my girl's white or whatever, right? And like he says all these like N-word things and like racist stuff and like black people this, black people that. Like he literally goes to the utmost degree to be like violating people in a video game that, again, it's just a video game, And so it's like little things like this, I feel like always low-key make me a better person, because I think at the end of the day, I always think to myself, it's just like, damn, like how does someone like that take a situation where they're so like they're winning, you know what I mean? You're a streamer as a full-time career. Like you're winning, you know what I mean? No, not Alarm Dog. We're talking about, I'm talking about Dale. I'm talking about like Low Tier God and like Wings of Redemption and who's the other guy? Jordy, I forgot what's his name on YouTube. He's in the locale live stuff. It's like Jordy something. No, Jordy is Wings of Redemption, I think. Who's the other guy? The other big white dude that like dates, he's like dating a minor too or something like that, or someone who's like 18, 19, something like that. I met him on in-game once before, beat the break off him. Then he proceeded to diss me and call me trash because I kept hitting him with the same combo element. See, okay, literally, that's what I'm saying. Bro, like, it makes no sense. And that's the whole thing. Like, from a streamer, okay, your job is to entertain. Okay, so it's like, it's one thing, ooh, came across the GOAT. Yeah, GOAT. Yeah, I'm not playing that guy. I'm getting ready to end the stream, so I'm just gonna finish up what I'm talking about, and then we'll keep it going. But yeah, because I gotta get ready for work and stuff. And hang out with the girl and all those things, get breakfast going. But yeah, no, again, we're gonna start doing more streams like this in the morning, bro. I'm glad that it actually turned out really good. I think at the end of the day, I gotta follow my gut instinct. Like I think a lot of us are morning people. Like a lot of us kind of on at this time, even if you are playing the game or kind of just like you're able to check in. So I think this is kind of the time to be, throwing the streams up during the week. But basically, like, just like you said, right? Like, you beat him and he'll get mad at you because, like, oh, he keeps using the same combo over and over. Like, that's his excuse, literally the same thing. When, again, in reality, it's like, bro, that's video games, right? Like, video games is literally a gameplay loop that you enjoy, right? So it's like, for instance, in Epic Duel, when I get mad and say, like, oh, yeah, I just get bored using the same thing over and over again, I would never diss Sagar for him using the same thing over and over. I might make fun of him lightly or just, like, poke fun of him, but I'm never, like, seriously gonna be like, oh yeah, Sagar's trash because he uses the same thing over and over again. Like, oh man, like he needs to get a new core, bro. Like, try something else, bro. He's trash at the game. Like, nah, I would never say that because, again, that's video games. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be the whole point. Like, a lot of these people get so insane that they justify their insanity by trying to, again, make up reasons why it's okay for them to lose the game or not try or not, again, like, play hard, right? And it sucks because, again, for someone like me who genuinely, like, again, I come in the game, like I tell you guys all the time, like, I don't try because I just, again, I know how I am, and I know I get more angry than happy when I'm actually, like, trying my ass off at the game, and I start to notice all these things that are imperfect or I don't like or whatever, right? Because, again, that's video games in general. Like, everyone kind of understands that, right? So, again, it's better to kind of approach that mindset as a person who knows that and is aware of myself. You know what I mean? I can just be like, okay, just don't take it serious. Play the game, have fun. You win, you lose, you lose. It's not that deep, right? And that's how I kind of approach the game. That's why I've always had a lot more fun playing games these last, like, 3-4 years. Again, I could say, like, my competitive, fire or whatever isn't as strong. I'm not as good as I used to be or whatever, but I have way more fun playing games. And it sucks. It's like, you see people like that, like, bro, Dale is not like, literally his FGC performances are all ass. Like, he's literally made fun of for getting literally destroyed by someone he was shit talking for weeks leading up to this tournament. And this man got 3-0'd, like, absolutely bodied in front of everyone. And again, like, his whole career is just a bunch of down cam, bro. Wait, what? Down cam, bro, please. Wait, what? What do you mean? What? What are you talking about? Oh, sorry. My bad. The health. Yeah. I've been having this since the beginning. Sorry, my bad. My fault. Yeah, no, I was, yeah, I just usually have that for the thumbnail. No one said anything about it earlier, so I just forgot to change it back. My fault. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, bro, like, I just don't like when people basically get mad at, like, opportunities because, again, like, bro's blessed. Like, bro's beyond blessed. Like, you don't have to work a 9-to-5 job, which, again, arguably is something of a very strong privilege in this day and age, right? Like, a lot of people are forced to work 9-to-5 jobs, even if they don't like it, right? So again, by default, if you don't have a 9-to-5 job or a working job, or you have something where you can plan your own schedule, I think you're pretty well off, right? And then again, on top of that, it's like, okay, live on your own. Bro is so well off that he doesn't, I mean, he probably takes care of his kid, but doesn't want to, like, acknowledge the fact that he takes care of this kid or whatever, right? So it's like the fact that he can lie about, paying child support or paying these things, doing these things, whatever. It's like, bro, you're pretty well off, right? So it's like, at the end of the day, bro is well off enough that he could definitely, 100% be way more happier in life if he wanted to. But these people literally choose not to be happy. Like, they choose to make themselves upset. And that's what gets so sad, man. Like, I think a lot of times, like I said, I watch these things because I don't want to be like them. Like, I would hate to end up in a situation, where 5-10 years from now, I'm like Dale, where it's like, man has everything going for himself, but he's just unhappy every single moment of the day because he gets online and he's constantly just getting, again, like, shitted on by his viewer base because, again, they're all right. You know what I mean? He just chooses to acknowledge the right that they say, which is a lot of the disconnect between the internet and X, Y, and Z, right? Like, you could have a person tell you something genuine on the internet and they can be right as fuck, but someone will choose to ignore it just because it's how you delivered it or it's on the internet. And that's what makes it so lame, bro. Like, people will literally deny right information, even though it's right, just because it's delivered the wrong way. And that, bro, like, that angers me. Because, again, it's one of those things where it's like, I come from the generation where my parents would yell at me for me to get it right. You know what I mean? They would yell at me for me to understand the severity, the seriousness of the situation. Yeah, me as a child, I didn't like that. But as I got older, I understand, again, it was to highlight the severity, seriousness, whatever, of, X, Y, and Z. So it's like, when you see these people that just don't understand, like, seriousness, or they're, like, tone deaf, or, like, they complain about things that people just shouldn't be complaining about. It's like, oh my goodness, man. Like, you just have to sit there and laugh, And again, like, that type of content's enjoying, like, I enjoy it, unfortunately, which I shouldn't enjoy it, But I do, because again, like I said, I try to use it as a lesson. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there because again, like, I tell you guys a lot. And again, like, I know sometimes I probably say it so much that it can look like or feel like it's like, oh, he's just saying that just to say that, or, again, like he's just being nice or whatever. But genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I tell you guys all the time, like, I'm so blessed to be in the position I am. And it's not a matter of any, like, we'll say, ongoing thing that I'm getting, right? It's nothing in the physical. It's not like about the money. It's not about the attention. It's not about, what we can do for the game, or like, again, it's not about any of that, right? I always say I'm blessed because at the end of the day, this life that I was given, I was not supposed to be here. Again, I tell you guys all the time, like, and it goes over people's head, but when I was young, I had a lot of injuries. Like, there was plenty of times where people did not, I full-fledged by 10, I was thinking I wasn't going to make it till 20. I mean, that's the type of person I was. That's how that's how I lived my life, right? So it's like, when I tell people these things, like, it's not a means to say like I'm better than them, or it's not a means to say like, oh, like Dale, just suck it up or whatever, right? Like, not that he's gonna watch this anyway or anything like that, right? I more or less bark these things to you guys because just as a person who has been in that, we'll say, boat of not understanding how blessed they are, right? Like, again, I've been down those roads of, again, all I did was worry about what I don't have, what I'm not, how ugly I am, how this I am, how fat I am, whatever, when I'm not worried about how blessed I am, how many things that are going my way, how many things that I don't have to worry about, how many things that, again, like, I just am so thankful for, but all that stuff gets thrown out the window when you start worrying about and hating on different things that, again, you feel like it's like a personal attack, when in reality it's not personal. It's just, again, the realness of the situation, right? So it's like, literally, it's one of those things. Thank you. It's one of those things where, again, like, I feel like people have to understand that basically, like, if you're a person who dwells on, X, Y, and Z in your life, and you feel like things are always against you, usually it's because, again, you're only looking at the things against you, you're not looking at the things that are for you or supporting you. And that's kind of the problem, so that was kind of the main point I wanted to, bring into all that yapping or whatever. Cause again, like, I watch a lot of these things and I have a lot of these takes that I really do want to say on a platform because I feel like they're really good. Like, they're really good, just nuggets that, some people could really use in life. You know what I mean? Cause I know, God knows, I could have used them, 10 years ago, and I probably would be way more ahead in life if I was understanding these type of nuggets, back in the day or whatever. So I try to, again, say these things on my platform when I'm having fun doing whatever. But yeah, again, it's like, I think of those things in retrospect because I think fighting games and Epic Duel are kind of very similar, just in terms of like the shit talk and like how you, carefully analyze different things and how, like, again, one play can really make or break the whole set or match or whatever, right? It kind of just depends on, whatever you're playing. But yeah, I think it's one of those things where a lot of people don't understand that basically so much passion goes into it. And because there's passion, there's going to be drama. And because there's drama, again, like, there can be, again, bigger instances that creep into your real life or make it something that really isn't that deep, right? And a lot of these times where I'm telling you these things, it's kind of just to hopefully help you realize in those moments that it really isn't that deep, again, like, keep it going, keep it pushing. Again, like, we will get there in time, right? Like, but the whole point is that you got to, understand, don't let people take you out of your character, right? Like, don't let people take you back from, accepting your blessings, being happy in your blessings because, you're unhappy with how they're acting or unhappy with X, Y, and Z, right? So, yeah, enough ranting about that. I just kind of wanted to throw that in there. But yeah, at the end of the day, what'd you say? At the end of the day, we are God's children. So if we are God's children, then God created us all differently, regardless of how we look at stuff. Oh yeah, no, facts. Amen. Facts. And again, like, I think the differences and indifferences are the things that, again, like, separate us, but also make us the same, right? Like, because we do have similar perspectives, but different experiences. A lot of us come from different backgrounds where, again, we kind of can utilize, or like, it basically can make or break us, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just like you said, we're all God's children, you know what I'm saying? And I think we are all created differently, but I think we all are capable of similar things if we really put our head together and, utilize the, we'll say, unity we do have, right? Like, I think we have a sort of teamwork system or sort of like team system that no other species has on this planet, right? And the better we get, at communicating and just like understanding other people's experiences better, the better we'll be off as a species, right? So, That's at the end of the day, like, not to get all deep or whatever this early in the morning, but like that's kind of always at the end of the day where I'm like headed. Like that's why I always say, be better, be the best you can, things like that. Because again, like I genuinely think like that is the way to hopefully bring us into something better along the future, right? Like we as a human race do need a lot of help, but I don't think we're gonna get that help until we are worthy of that help, right? And I feel like we can't be worthy of the help until we actually start, again, doing things that make us worthy of that help, right? Like taking a look at our, self, our morality, talking to God, trying to be better every day, all these other things. But yeah, again, I don't want to get too deep because again, at the end of the day, we're just playing Epic Duel. But I just wanted to make that a thing because I watch a lot of these channels, like I said, and I always just think in my head, like, dang, like a lot of these people are just so unhappy, but they're in positions that other people would kill to be in, right? And then you start looking at like why they're saying they're unhappy or why they're saying these things, and they're just so lame. It's like it's literally, it reminds me of Odell Beckham Jr. saying, "Oh, they don't teach you how to budget $100 million, bro. Like $100 million really isn't that much money. $100 million, brother. Like again, 99% of the world is looking at you like you're freaking insane. Like $100 million. How do you lose $100 million? I couldn't even piss away $100 million. Like, I mean, if I really wanted to, like, I couldn't think of a way to spend $100 million if I wanted to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, $100 million, like, bro, $5 million, I'm probably good. You know what I mean? Like, I buy a house, get a car, get some investments, you know what I'm saying? Maybe take a vacation, and then everything else I'm basically going to put into business assets, try and change people's lives or whatever. But again, it would be one of those things where it's like, bro, how do you just blow $100 million? I don't get that, but I don't know. And that's the thing. It's like, hey, that's not for me to judge, but it's just as a person, I just don't understand that, right? And that's the thing. It's like I don't judge those people, but I just don't understand those things. But anyways, that has been enough for me today, man. Again, what are we in with the low health blood mage? 38% is not too bad, dude. It's not too bad. I'll take that. I mean, again, there's probably so many wins that like in reality, let's say 40%. I had 14 wins. So let's say I played 35 games, something like that. Like I'm just off the top of my head, right? Something maybe like 40 tops, something like that. Okay, so if I played 40 games, there's probably a good, I would say, I could argue there's probably a good 7 to 10 games I probably did not, like, I probably lost that I just, like, could have won. Does that make sense? So, again, in reality, I feel like this, like, if you're running this build and you're actually, like, trying hard, you probably could get, like, a 21 out of, like, 40, which, again, is about 50%. Not bad. You know what I mean? Again, and obviously I'm using different things. Like you probably can throw in some other cores, some other builds or whatever, or other things that you would like to make it a little more viable. Like, I'm running salvage, which honestly isn't going to be like the best thing in a lot of cases. So yeah, like pretty much again, you just got to understand with Epic Duel, it's all about odds, right? So when you're running these things, oh yeah, hey, that boy, Juicy Boy was looking pretty fresh there, man. Basically, when you, again, when you come into the game, you pretty much want to look at something or put on cores that are going to be good, more often than not, right? So that's why something like Dark Eaters is a staple. Torment is a staple. Azrael's Will is a staple. On the armor, or not armor, the primary, Savage Heart, Gamma Brand. Like, these are things that are 9 times out of 10 situational wise, you use them the right way, they're going to be good. And that's kind of the whole ballpark, right? That's kind of Epic Duel in a nutshell. You want to make sure you're kind of looking for chords or abilities that's going to be good no matter who you go against, or at least like how to use it, right? So just kind of keep that in mind in the future if you are new returning to the game, man. But again, man, hey, I appreciate you guys coming in. I think we're gonna be trying to do daily streams again, dude. Like for real, like the videos it's just hard to keep up with the uploading and stuff like that, bro. I just don't have the time at work now because I actually have to like manage and supervise and do other things now. Again, like there's other people, like a lot more other people that I'm like responsible for technically. So again, it's like I gotta actually pay attention half the time, and I can't be editing at work and stuff like that. Like, again, I could probably get some stuff done, but not as much as I used to. So I think it would just be easier to just, again, like I'm trying to get my schedule to where I could just wake up. I go to bed early, wake up early, do my morning routine or whatever, stream early. And then after this, I can go, get ready for work, kind of have a nice, easy lead up to work, not be late, get to work, go through it. And then obviously by the time I get home, I could just kind of go to bed, and redo the day. So more morning streams for sure. I'm going to be doing more videos in the afternoon. I'm trying to drop more videos. So essentially dual uploads in the day. Cause again, we're riding out the AE wave, man. This is going to be pretty much, like I said, an AE channel exclusive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have a couples channel. I'm going to have other gaming channels. We are going to do a lot of other things too on the side. And again, when that stuff is kind of more ready and prepared for your guys' eyes, I will, again, show you guys that. And obviously you can come follow along if you want to watch us do other stuff. Again, balance is not just me or just a thing. It's a movement, you know what I mean? And I'm really building that brand, building that movement every day, day by day, right? Whether you guys believe in it or not, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of things coming, and it's right on the horizon. It's just a matter of keeping it cool, staying consistent, keep doing what we're doing, and just letting the ball kind of roll, right? So with that being said, man, again, you guys have an amazing Tuesday. Have an aggressively amazing Tuesday, epic duelers and adventurers. You know what I'm saying? I will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. I'm just gonna say bright and early. But it's been boy Alonzo Harris, man. I don't even know if I said my intro. I don't think I did say my intro. But again, another day, another time. We're on the grind. Welcome back, duelers and adventurers. But into the y'all have an aggressively amazing day, duelers and adventurers. All right. Anyways, I will see you guys later, man. You guys have a good one.